What you have to be able to do right here, Tess, is you've got to get to a position, so he needs about maybe 15 yards more, 15 yards, and then you can think about taking a shot. You don't have to eat it all up. You got plenty of time, 35 seconds. The clock will stop as you move the chains. Put yourself in a position to make a better throw than a prayer.
Here's Hackenberg. He's going to go for it right here. And Robinson comes down with it at the 1-yard line.
So much for being patient. That is the best that you can see out of Allen Robinson. Watch this. Unbelievable. Hand is down, inbounds.
A 6'2" quarterback in Stribling went all the way up, and somehow, someway, Robinson hauled it in. Can you believe this finish by Penn State?
The rolling on the field is a catch, completed at the half-yard line, inbound. The previous play is under further review.
Well, Robinson needs to go 2 for 2 now with the replay officials.
Now, what Penn State needs to do, and Michigan, is forget what they're doing upstairs. What you need to do right now is get the next play in. Look at the hands. Phenomenal. Great body awareness. Phenomenal kinesthetic sense. But look, while they're reviewing, get your plan put in place, both defensively and offensively. And at one point, Greg Madison is going to have to roll the dice with pressure. They have not gotten pressure at all, as Robinson, again, just a beautiful play.
His entire body comes down inbounds, and the ball looks to be short of the goal line. But with 27 seconds remaining, as long as this stands, they are knocking on the door of tying up this game. No timeouts left when this drive started. Robinson had the tiptoe on the sideline to move the chains, and then that. Wow.
You can't teach that, Tess. You either have it or you don't have it. Allen Robinson, he's got it.
And let me offer this.
After review, the receiver did make a catch, inbounds at the half-yard line.
As they sit a yard away.
And they're ready for play.
Michigan is not allowed a rush touchdown this season.
If you're going to try a rush, this first down is it. Other than that, you got to throw the football or roll him. They're going to take a timeout.
And Brady is going to use his last timeout. Coach Hope is going to gather the troops.
What a phenomenal end to this game.
And keep in mind that Michigan drive when they were marching down, when they were taking time off, and then the penalty backed up, and they made the decision to play it safe, to pooch punt, to put the defense on the field.
But Tessa, was the right move.
It was.
It was the smart move to do. What you would have liked to have seen, however, was a better punt. He kicked it into the end zone and effectively got 15 yards out of it. You wanted to kick that thing down and let it roll around.
Well, what you could have had is a drive that finished with points.
That would have been preferable. But of course, we could have said that all game long.
It has been a wild one, a game that saw Penn State jump out in the first half, 21-10. A game that saw the second half start with a scoop and score, fumble recovery, and Michigan storm to a 10-point lead.
This looks and smells to me like play action to the tight end.
We'll go I formation with Belton as the tailback. The bigger back, Zwinak, we haven't seen or heard from him since that fumble. Here it is, folks, first and goal. Quarterback sneak, the freshman, touchdown. The ball came loose, but the VAR official says touchdown, and they're an extra point away. He crossed that line, and the whiteout is rocking.
Good job there. Right there, it's a touchdown. That's a good call.
And the ball came loose well after that, once he was already laying prone.
Good decision by the freshman to take what is given him and get to the outside, not in the middle where they had not had any success at all. He scores that first rushing touchdown since the 13 Outback Bowl.
And now Sam Ficken.
The previous play is under further review.
Now we'll take a quick look. This final drive has basically turned into CSI State College as they've been inspecting each and every play throughout it. But man, oh man, has it been phenomenal to see it play out.
I love CSI.
What high drama here.
Low man wins. Boy, that's... See, now, what you have to watch there is that his forearm made him down. So it's where his forearm was, where the ball was when the forearm hit. That's where they're going to mark it.
Once it crosses that plane,
see, right there...
nothing else matters.
Right there, where the ball is when his elbow, where his forearm hits, that's where they'll mark that ball. Let's see if it's... Let's see exactly. It's not the hand. Hand's fine. The ball's... That's a touchdown.
Once the ball crosses the goal line, everything subsequent to that doesn't matter.
After further review, the ruling on the field of a touchdown is confirmed.
So remember when Bill O'Brien said that the most improved player on my team is the place kicker. And then yesterday when he said, I'm going to go with a guy that's never held for kicks before, never played in the game before. Adam Geiger said to the young man, are you nervous? Well, let's see how those nerves hold up now for both parties to tie the game. You'll never hear 107,000 quieter than the breath right before that PAT. We are tied here at Beaver Stadium. Don't you love it, folks?
Allen Robinson had himself a relatively quiet day, and this is the sign of a great player. Until they needed a play to be made, he showed up.
If you're interested in seeing the start of Texas A&M Ole Miss, you can do so on ESPN News. If you have a heart and pulse, stay right here. 5 plays, 80 yards in just 23 seconds remaining, or 23 seconds used up, 27 seconds remaining as Christian Hackenberg, highly touted, the guy who, when the NCAA sanctions came down on this football program, gathered up, came here, talked things over to Coach O'Brien and said, I'm sticking with my verbal commitment, and rallied the troops of other recruits to stay the course here. And now the 18-year-old already with a big notch in his belt.
Remember when Bill O'Brien told his team, go out and enjoy it, take the opportunity that presents itself. They just did.
And now an opportunity for Michigan, who used all their timeouts on that last drive. And here is